And by the way, I don't personally think that Kai Cenat was hating. Oh, no, I mean Joe Budden was hating. Kai Cenat is my guy. Kai calls me frequently. He constantly tells me, yo, Ak, man, I love watching your content. You're my guy. I fuck with you. Me and him, we're going to have a podcast episode as soon as he gets to New York. Kai is a guy, you know what I mean? I would never overstep my boundaries and try to little nigga nobody, but it's somebody who he gives me my respect. And I'm glad. I always tell him, I said, bro, you're breaking ground that I never thought was possible. Keep going. You're an African-American dude doing it. You're a black dude doing it. Like, bro, keep fucking going, okay? Now, this is what he said in regards. Here we go.
The same man who said he was a
Drake that was rapping for the rappers. I miss the Drake that.
Let me see. How could I want to get the full clip. Chat, can I get the full clip somewhere? Is it this?
Drake that was rapping for the rappers. I miss the Drake that when he dropped, the rappers hit him. Not these little kids. I don't give a about you and Kai Cenat. That's going to sound like hate.
It is. It's not hate. It's not hate. It is.
I miss the Drake that was rapping for the rappers. I miss the Drake that when he dropped, the rappers hit him. Not these little kids. I don't give a about you and Kai Cenat. That's going to sound like hate.
It is.
It is.
It's not hate. It is.
It is.
Go find some niggas your fucking age. Hang out with them. Get some of that sauce.
That's not what keeps you. No, that's keeps you pop.
Let me tell you something, Joe.
Ooh.
Yo, Joe. Let me tell you something, Joe. Hey, look, Joe. You know why my mom was like over the place with this one, Joe? Because I be minding my motherfucking business, my nigga.
Talk about it.
And somehow, I always catch a fucking stray.
Talk about it.
This happened with Zion Williamson and that other bitch. Caught a stray from her. Don't even know how, nigga. Then we got this fucking Joe shit and caught a stray from this nigga. Why am I always catching strays, my nigga? And I was like, you know what? He probably just see what's off the recent events and shit like this. I did my research on the nigga, including my name and everything he had to say. The nigga is always saying something bad about me.
Ooh.
I be minding my motherfucking business. Every clip I done said, bro, this man, we talking about the same man who said he was ecstatic to see me get arrested and go to jail for the shit that happened in August.
Did Joe say that?
The nigga said he was ecstatic to see me get arrested. You talking about Kai Cenat? I'm pretty sure your kids watch me, bro. It's kind of fucked up, my nigga.
Good possibility.
God damn! The fuck? Shit! Nah, I just didn't understand the fucking stray. Like, bro, the stray with me is crazy, my nigga. Like, nigga mad cause Drake hanging around with niggas that's like, okay, nigga? Who you supposed to like hang around with? You want him to hang around with you, nigga? That's what it's giving, nigga. God damn! Shit. I don't understand. I don't even got no say on this. It's just that, bro, I be catching strays and I'm tired of it, bro. I be minding my business. That's all, bro. Like, I be catching strays for no reason. And I be like, how the fuck does a nigga just think about saying my name, my nigga? That shit kind of fucked up, gang. I be doing me, bro. I be doing me, gang. It's alright though, gang.
We singing for you.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I'm going to be honest, chat. The reality is this, man. Yo, Kai, and I'm gonna tell you this when we speak at a later time. By the way, again, I keep telling y'all, Kai's somebody that, you know, I'm not saying this to boost my head up or nothing like that. Kai's somebody who not only watches my content, he has a level of respect for me. Okay? Not saying that to put him down. Not he ain't no little nigga, because I've told y'all he's the Kanye West of fucking streaming. Every time he calls me to check on me, every time we have those conversations about what he's doing and the amazing things and how he's about to change this fucking game, I am a supporter. I'm never somebody jealous, and I'm also never somebody who is, not supporting him. Like, Kai's my nigga, bro. Okay? Now, Joe's my dude too. Y'all know Joe's my dude. Now, I'm going to be very honest with you. And I think this is where Joe goes wrong. And Joe, I'll tell you this too. I'm probably going to tell you this once we had that conversation. Kai Cenat isn't to be blamed for, and I won't say this is only your fault. Kai Cenat isn't to be blamed for Drake's direction. If Drake's going to the kids, it's not because it's Kai Cenat. You get what I mean? If you have an issue with Drake making music that's more trendy, that seems to be trying to appeal to more younger folks, that doesn't mean you should lash out on Kai Cenat. But I also say this to Kai. Kai, I don't think Joe really dislikes you. I think Joe doesn't understand you. And I've been in that position where Joe didn't understand some shit. I remember being there at Everyday Struggle with Joe when he didn't understand Uzi. When, it was just noise against, it was like nails against a chalkboard. He didn't get it. And years later, he did. You are one of those people. And, I've talked to Joe about this. If Joe has one flaw, it would be that sometimes when he's talking about certain things, he'll use somebody as a scapegoat. So for him right now, the new generation that seems to be aiming towards streaming, he's going to call that Kai Cenat. Right? And he's not talking about Kai directly. He's just going to he's going to use Kai Cenat's name as a indicator of what he's trying to say. I do think, especially somebody like Kai, who's, whether Joe will admit it or not, he's someone who's influential in our space. He's getting to sit down and he's bringing a lot of artists that, forget if Joe or I want him on our podcasts or our streams, these are people who usually don't even do media at all. So you have to give Kai his respect. He is somehow within the atmosphere of music. And all I'm going to just say is that I don't think Kai was, I think Kai has a right to be a little bit upset, but I don't think Joe was really just trying to disrespect Kai. And y'all going to be like, like how Wack likes to say, you're playing the 50, you're trying to be even. Bro, I don't think Joe dislikes Kai. And I think Kai, obviously, by the way, he used some context saying Joe was commented on his meetup or whatever. But I don't think Joe necessarily hates Kai. And I don't think Kai necessarily hates Joe. So again, obviously, for Kai, if you're minding your business, you don't want to be hearing your name just be brought up and all type of shit. But you two individuals, I would love to bridge that gap. And maybe I could get it done, man. The next time Kai's in New York, I know he's going to do my platform. I'm going to try to bring him up to Joe Budden. Me, him, and Joe, just rap. Because Joe ain't a bad guy, and neither is Kai. We all kind of do the same thing, and we're all under the same umbrella and banner of we like music. Maybe Joe is just mainly music, or maybe mainly a certain type of music, and Kai does his own thing, and I do my, you know what I mean? But again, there's something that brings us all together. So, I'm going to try to connect those two. All right? Somebody said he didn't say nothing positive about Kai. I just try to explain to y'all, it wasn't about dissing Kai. He was trying to make a point about Drake, but he used Kai as a scapegoat. The same thing he did with Yachty years ago when he used to substitute Yachty's name for the whack rapper type shit, right? All right. Brian O, he says, people that say Joe's a one-hit wonder only know Pump It Up. Gotcha, you a bum on hip-hop knowledge, okay? So basically he's saying if you only know for Joe for Pump It Up, you're like a bum, all right? By the way, Bozo,